How's that camera angle, folks? Got the GoPro tied onto the water bottle on the bike. It's not ideal. There's not a lot of room in the Packraft, so it's quite difficult setting up the camera. I've done a little bit of filming from shore, but the wind I was hoping would carry me down the loch has not materialised, so I've got a lot of paddling to do. I've got a long way to go. I'm in no particular hurry, but I feel that I should put in a wee bit of distance and then maybe break the camera out again. So if you don't mind, still getting troubled by midges, if you don't mind, it's going to be GoPro footage. So there's a chance to have a wee chat. There's a big flock of geese. Just to my right. I'll take you over to see them, but it's a shame to disturb them. I knew they were around because where I was having my lunch there was a lot of geese droppings. They spotted me, but I'm quite far out from the bank, so I don't seem to be particularly worried. So I'm looking for the outflow of this loch so that I can paddle down the narrows and get into the next loch. A wee tip, if you're ever paddling, it can be a bit disorientating on the water, but the thing to do is to look at the skyline and the low spot where it comes down and then it starts to rise again. That low spot, as likely as not, that's where the outflow will be, and if it's not exactly there, it won't be far away from it. We're about to find out in about 3 or 4 minutes if my theory is right, because I'm looking here and all I can see is vegetation. The water level seems pretty high, so I doubt very much that I'll have to portage. Okay, I found the low spot. And there's a little bit of a current, so I can get through here. I'm guessing you can hear the noise in the background. Oh, this current's quite strong. This is quite nice. The noise in the background is forestry. Okay, I'm doing okay here. We're getting through. I see a big drop of water on the lens there. Let me clean that lens for you. There's a wee bit of a current taking me through the narrows here. It's quite nice. Better keep paddling though, I've got a long way to go, folks. I'm glad I didn't have to portage this, it would have been quite wet. Hauling the boat through here. I don't have any waterproof shoes, or I don't have a dry suit with me today. I just thought it was too warm. That's the thing about the Packraft, you do get quite wet with this wee short paddle, and especially when the bike's on the front there, so I'm kind of lifting quite high, so you get the water running down. but I don't mind on a day like this. I've turned you around so you can sort of see where you're going, but you can also see that the boat is quite heavily laden, so your view is not perfect. You're looking at my blue dry bag rather than the lovely mountains. Let me see if I can turn you a wee bit more. Is that a bit disorientating? What about if I tip you up a bit as well? We're making progress. Weather's getting better and better, and no midges here. I've got midges stuck to my sunscreen. Quite a few midges this morning cycling down the track. Just drifting, folks. Some people ask about the speed of the Packraft, and it's kind of the wrong question really. You don't go anywhere very fast with it. It's the same as the fat bike here. Oops, sorry, shaking you there. It's not designed for speed. It's not a racing bike by any means, and the Packraft is not a racing boat. And that's actually what I like about it. I like just kind of drifting along and easy paddle strokes. It's short strokes with the bike on, because I can't get a full stroke unless I take the wheels off, which I sometimes do if it's windy and there's any water at all. If it's not flat water like this, I take the wheels off and build them up. And I can bring the whole thing forward a little bit with my feet underneath it, so the boat's sitting quite low down in the front just now because I've got it pushed right forward, and that slows the progress as well. So I can configure it differently. Just a bit lazy today. Just drop the bike on the front and strap it on instead of taking the bike to bits and then having to rebuild it again. So this wind is grand, it's taking me down the loch. I'm not going very fast. You've got a longer view over my shoulder, so it will be very difficult for you to see any movement at all really, I guess, but I'm closer to this shoreline than that one, and I can see the trees slowly drifting past one by one. Looking that way though, still a long way to go. Let me show you. Can you see that? All the water to cover yet. All the time in the world, folks. Paddling backwards so you can enjoy the view, enjoy a bit of a view. These hills over there, they're well Kent hills. I've been over them a few times, summer and winter. Paddle just stretch your water a few times too with the canoe. I tip you back a wee bit there. Is that better? Okay folks, I'll do a wee bit work for a wee while. Are you okay there folks? I've got you perched up on top of the rucksack, on top of the bike. A bit precarious, not tied on. I don't know if you can see that tiny wee white speck at the end of the loch. Well, that's my car on the track. So not that far to go now. Taking my time, enjoying a late afternoon paddle. Well folks, I'm almost back at the track. My car's just over there, so I'm just going to wind the video up here folks. Hope you enjoyed this one. Bike and boat. A wee outing in the Packraft. Recycle this morning on the fat bike. So I hope you enjoyed that folks. Thanks for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. And I look forward to getting back to you on the next one. Bye for now folks.